Obviously, there's pretty big expectations when we're talking about Microsoft and and Alphabet, not just when it comes to the numbers, but also announcements about AI and customer adoption. What are you expecting?
Yeah, sure. This is absolutely the big one, isn't it? And I mean, quarterly earnings are always quite punchy, quite an exciting time. But I think for the longest time and a long time, there's particularly a great deal of excitement happening here. And in terms of specifically what I'm looking for, Alphabet is in a slightly different position in this AI race, right? Its products aren't necessarily as natural and immediate beneficiaries of some of this technology in the way that, say, some of Microsoft's apps are. But I'm particularly going to be looking at Google Cloud, right? So that's quite a bit smaller than some of its bigger rivals, but it did manage to see some pretty significant profits last quarter, $191 million compared to really, really heavy. I mean, you're talking hundreds of millions of dollars worth of losses just the previous period. So really, that for me is going to be the most exciting number that I'm going to be looking at. I do expect there to have been some further kind of supercharged growth there, but it's going to be the outlook commentary for both of these companies, both Microsoft, both Alphabet. You were just talking there about a weakening of consumer sentiment, and that matters for cloud companies. So that is the other side of things that I'm really going to be keeping a very close eye on.
Okay. So you believe that the path for Alphabet to really capitalize on AI, it's a bit tricky, but when it comes to Microsoft, they had an announcement just a few days ago. We saw the stock pop that they're going to charge $30 a month for generative AI services. Is that a really meaningful development?
Yes, I think it is. When you think about this in the current environment where companies are worried about asking for more money from whether that's companies or consumers, the fact that they feel confident enough to come out here and say, actually, we think we can charge $30 a month for this, tells you of the scope of demand that they have mapped. And so I think that's incredibly significant. And it does, to me, just speak to this idea that there is kind of this wave of revenue accretion that's going to be coming through. Now, of course, that all sounds brilliant, but we need a bit of hard evidence of obviously how this lands. But the fact that they felt confident enough to do this tells me that they are in a good spot.
Are you also expecting to hear just how much the wave of AI enthusiasm is translating into real revenue and real business? Because we don't talk about it a lot, but when it comes to cloud computing, less than half of workloads are on the cloud. A lot are still on-premise. A lot of sensitive industries have been hesitant to go over to the cloud, but you need to be on the cloud to really capitalize on AI. Are you expecting to hear just broader commentary about demand? And are you expecting to see the downward trend when it comes to AI growth reverse as soon as this quarter?
Sure. In terms of, I'm not sure whether I expect it, but I'm certainly hoping for it. You've really hit the nail on the head there. In a lot of sense, quite a lot of the commentary around the adoption of these services, we are lacking quite a lot of granularity. So certainly, if there is any commentary around it, I'll be lapping it up. But I do expect there to be maybe a bit more talk around it than maybe we've seen last quarter. And again, for me, some of the buzzwords that I'll be kind of looking out for, those themes, it's going to be how willing are companies to be spending on this tech, right? Because on one hand, moving over to the cloud can make your company more efficient and help your margins in the long run, but it's expensive, right, to do in the first place. So actually trying to understand exactly where the lay of the land is in terms of corporate spending and their resilience at the moment as well will be really important themes.